This is what you do. It's almost like they're trying to be like Afterburner, but Afterburner works for a high-speed jet fighter gameplay. As with, I am nothing but a high speed here, right? Absolutely tearing it up here. Alright, because I have Godzilla on my brain, and why wouldn't I, right? You know, he's always with me. We are playing something from General Entertainment. Just very general, just very basic, very neutral. So when I learned, I don't know, 2001, 2002, that there were 2 Godzilla games on the Dreamcast, like I fucking lost my mind. Like I just came in my pants, right? Like as one would. And then I actually played them a bit, and they're some of the most disappointing things made by humans. Because when you think of Godzilla, right, as you do, and you think of Dreamcast, as you do, you're like, that's a fucking match made in heaven. Why wouldn't it be? That's so good. You think of Power Stone in your head, right? You think of Rival Schools, or you think of, I don't know, Sonic Adventure. You think of some, like, pretty elaborate, fun games, and it's just like the original Godzilla Generations, which was a launch game for the Dreamcast, and it's like one of the worst reviewed Dreamcast games ever. And I think this might be reviewed lower. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I played this one. And I played it very, very briefly. So this is Godzilla Generations Maximum Impact. And it's not maximum impact. There's very little impact, in fact. All right, let's just start this bitch up, I guess. Yeah, I was expecting like a splat sound effect from the Ring game. That's a nice loading screen, I'll give it that. Like, graphically, right off the bat, folks, this is fine. This is what I expect. Look at that. If you're watching this right now, you're just like, okay. That's a pretty good city for the Dreamcast. It's the Dole building. And then we got this lurching back problem Heisei Godzilla. He doesn't walk like that Heisei Godzilla. He's like way more upright. The snout isn't that long. Roar's fine, but that model is just fugly as shit. And look at the fucking cake on him. He's like Victoria cakes. And it's kind of an auto runner. Alright, that roars. I don't know what that does. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember the controls. This is essentially like a rail shooter, this game. You have no melee attacks. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing already. And he just kind of walks by himself, so it's not even an endless runner, it's an endless slow walker. That just exploded due to, I don't know, my aura, my inner, there you go, here it is. Hold down the A button, let it go, and that's the game, right there. I've shown you all the mechanics. Alright, well those passed me by, sadly. But yeah, this is, can you feel the impact? I don't know what possessed them to think like, okay, Godzilla, right? He uses his atomic breath every second he ever gets a chance. Like, no, that's kind of the finishing special move. I don't know why I'm not allowed to just smash the buildings as normal. Maybe that happens later in much later stages. I don't know. I only ever played like 3 stages of this. We have this like fucking red Shin Godzilla beam, or never mind that. Your regular beam is purple, which is already wrong. Heisei Godzilla, never a purple beam. That's crazy. Purple beam. How are they supposed to have the budget for that? This is what you do. It's almost like they're trying to be like Afterburner, but Afterburner works for a high-speed jet fighter gameplay. As with, I am nothing but a high speed here, right? Absolutely tearing it up here. Like fucking Sonic. And if you don't shoot them fast enough, then like, yeah, they'll start parking in front of you and I think start shooting at me. I think if he goes beyond my range, I think he just gives up, that pilot. Oh no, he's back. I don't know why he died there. That's cool, though. And essentially every stage basically goes like this until you get to a boss fight. And then you're like, okay, that's fine. A boss fight, you're going to have melee attacks. Nope. You just keep shooting like this. I'm not sure if I take damage if I walk through buildings. Doesn't matter. Stage over. And I don't even think the scale is right. Heisei Godzilla is like 80 meters tall. You should be bigger than most of these buildings, honestly. Yeah. He's just something off about him. Alright, Biolante. This is probably the highlight of the game, this bit. It's a big misty arena, kind of like where you fight Biolante a little bit. Look at that. I guess it shouldn't be too big. It is the Dreamcast, but I feel like that model could just be more accurate to Heisei Godzilla. They always use that one, eh? For like all of the 90s. I think he was in, to be fair, the Pipeworks games. It's mostly Millennium Godzilla and some unlockables. I think 80s Godzilla's in there. It's just called 80s God. It'd be so sick if they would actually go like Heisei Godshowa, you know, 1954 Goji. We just say like original or something. So I'm gonna be honest. I'd say about like 10 years ago or something, I was kind of like very cool on Biolante. I'd only seen the original movie like once when I was like, you know, pretty young. I think like a VHS copy or something, I can't remember now. But I remember like being like, oh, a plant monster is kind of lame, and not remembering the origins of Biolante, which are Godzilla sells a rose petal and like the soul of a dead child or something, a dead daughter or whatever. And I was like, that's pretty cool. That's at least, you know, fairly unique. The movie itself should get a lot of credit because it established the Heisei Godzilla look. It's the first one that had it. Godzilla from 1984, 1985 was a pretty different one. Kind of scary and weirder a little bit with his face. But Biolante movie really established this, which will go on to be, in the Godzilla PS4 game, it's all Heisei Godzilla, except for like the one unlockable. They just go with that design. I think in general, it's looked upon as like the strongest, you know, I'm not sure if we can count the current era as like complete yet, but it seems to be that's what like most fans, at least in Japan, probably in the rest of the world, like consider like the best overall series. Of course, the original 1954 one is the classic, of course, but in terms of the overall eras, it just seems like there's always more importance placed on it. I just really don't like the way his face lurches forward like that. Like, that's more Millennium's. And I'm shocked Millennium isn't even in this. This is 1999. They could have had it. Even, like, fucking Sony Zilla is in the game before this, Generations. And I did play Generations on the main mattmcmuscles channel, like, 4 or 5 years ago. And I actually do think this is worse because the gameplay here is way more simple. Generations is like a 3, whereas this is like a 5, and that a 5 is way worse. Or sorry, Generations like a 1 or 2, and this is like a 4, so it's just like more basic and more boring. There were Godzilla fighting games on the Super Nintendo. There were a bunch of them. Hell, I played them all in a video not even too long ago, and like General Entertainment was like, we're General Entertainment. Raise the beige flags, because we're here to make general entertainment. We can't take any risks. Ooh, punching and kicking, using tail swipes. That's very not what we do here at General Entertainment. We just want to focus on one thing, which is shooting beams and walking very, 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 very slowly. So yeah, when I first saw listings or magazines or even early days on the internet, I was like, oh my god, there's Godzilla games on the Dreamcast. It's so sick. And this is what you got. I think Sega just kind of owned the license for a little bit. Like, there was the Saturn, like, weird RTS game that I tried to play with James Rolfe when I was on James and Mike Mondays. We were going to play that, but they had like a Japanese Dreamcast, or maybe they had like the little 4 meg expansion cart that would let you play Japanese games on it. And the game would just crash. It would just boot back to the title screen. It was too slow paced to really do anything with, honestly. But that was like tail end of the Sega Saturn. So I think like Sega kind of got the license for that, published these two games for some reason, and then that was all she wrote. I still haven't played the trading card game that was on the PlayStation. Huh. I might get that going. I don't know. Wow, those jet fighters screaming just super fast. I guess they're like, hey, we have to go to Godzilla's speed, everybody. If we go too fast, we'll never hit him. Like, this strikes me. Do you know what this would work as? This whole gameplay setup? That this was an arcade game. This is an arcade game, and it was a gimmicked arcade cabinet. Like, you'd have to put your feet into big rubber monster feet, Godzilla feet, and you had to stomp, like walk yourself. Or you had like a Godzilla helmet, and when you had motion controls, when you move the helmet, that's what you used to target the planes and shit. King Ghidorah! That wasn't his fucking roar. That's garbage. Straight trash. Alright, so I wonder if I'm going to be targeting him with my atomic breath. Yep. Like, if King Ghidorah stays in the air, like all the time, Godzilla loses this 9 times out of 10. Every time. Because you can't just be whipping out, it's unrealistic movie-wise, you can't just keep whipping out the atomic breath like as every single attack. Just go to the atomic breath every single time. It was a really bad booker that booked this match. If King Ghidorah stays in the air, just shoots his gravity beams, which seem to be like much more, I don't know, he can spam them more, or I don't know, just whack into Godzilla. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe we could just like skip ahead, because I don't think this fight's gonna get any crazier than this. No, that was a bunch of good shots. Good hits in, though. Thank you, Brenty, for fast-forwarding us to this part. Because that was a whole lot of nothing. You missed absolutely nothing, folks. So maybe 2 more volleys, I guess. I'm actually low in health myself, so not going to lie, a little nervous. There you go. Yeah, he's dead as shit. What an exciting battle filled with maximum impact. You die, idiot. I do like that 2 of his heads came off. That's at least something, you know? Yeah, S rank, of course. That's all we do here on the Flophouse. S ranks all day. Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't scare me like that, Mothra larvae. What is this? Oh my god, is it going to be going for like a Space Invaders type thing? Because there's got to be like 1,000 of these, right? I can't just fight one. So to move is the same control stick as to move your cursor. Like to move Godzilla, it's the same. So you do both at the same time. It's so fucking awkward. It's almost as if they shouldn't design the game to be like this. Now, this is one of those situations where I'm confident there's nobody that's going to be in the comments like, what are you talking about? Maximum Impact was a great Godzilla. What a great experience. No. You can't exist, person I'm making up. There's nobody that's like, love these Godzilla Dreamcast games. So classic. Hate the Pipeworks trilogy, though. Hate it. And if you're like kayfabe existing, if you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to play along with that and say, no, don't even do that. We need hard data to confirm that person doesn't exist. Don't fudge the numbers here. Oh my god, this is So when they get on their hind butts, that's when they shoot web attack, and web attack should not damage me. Web attack like impedes me. And to be fair, Godzilla's pulling up to their crib like I'm in the wrong here. They didn't even do nothing to me. King Ghidorah came down, right? He was asking for it. He wanted that fucking smoke, he got it. But I came here. It's super uncool. I feel bad. All right, let's take this big blast, you dumb bastards. All right, good. I'm glad that was over relatively quickly. It still went on longer than it should have, though. Yeah, Mosura. Yeah, Mosura. Very classic looking. Oh, she's animated quite nicely. Antenna blast, reflecting scales, and flying attack. And talking harshly. Tarking. Oh my god, it's great. Do not zoom in on this model that much. So, yeah, Mothra, a little pissed that I killed all of her children. Again, fair. I just noticed my health doesn't refill in between stages. That's amazing. Okay, so Mothra's gonna fly around, and we're gonna shoot her a bunch with Atomic Breath. That is this fight. Yeah, take it. She doesn't seem to... She had 3 listed attacks, which is more than even King Ghidorah had, but she ain't doing shit. Did you even love your kids? Oh, wait, what's this? Oh. Okay, that was antenna attack. Oh my god! Oh, my fat ass fell down. Alright. So she's got that. Oh! I don't have an answer. There was a brief window where I could have shot her, but considering the way that, like, targeting and shooting, she's, like, quite big. She's very luxurious, this Mothra. When she sails over me, like, her head is, like, half the size of my, like, torso. Damn. I'm, like, surprised there isn't even a little bit of a story. Just, like, a narrator saying, like, Godzilla's on the attack. Like, he hates nuclear energy, wants to teach mankind a lesson and or protect them. It's whatever he chooses on that day. Very inconsistent, his morals. Just saying. Narrator's just like digging in deep onto Godzilla. Just something, you know, just a wall of text. Like, I know earlier Godzilla games on the Super Nintendo and arcade and stuff, like, or even the Super Duo, they had a little bit of an intro. The intro for this was very laid back. Kind of like low energy, so... Oh, whoops. Oh, wait, what's it doing? It's showing me Godzilla. Yep, okay. Weird pause screen. Alright, there you go. We should all feel bad about this. This was not a win. No one won today. Godzilla can roar. He didn't win. He just exterminated a race, so... Boo! Godzilla here. Canceling him. He's like, yeah, I did it. Boo! Mothra stands really pissed. Ooh, am I going to be swimming? That should be fun. Cool. Oh, yeah, we're near, like, the pier, I think. I remember. Yeah, I see some water. I like at least have like a mission pop up. It says like stage, you know, action stage, whatever, but it should say like destroy this or like protect that. Like the fact that you just, okay, we're in sunny Chiba. The fact that you just go forward and then that just shoot. Like I'd like there to be like a general goal of each level that's unique. Like, I don't mind one shooting section, right? That's fine. I think that could even be like a bonus. Like, this, do you know what this is? This is a bonus stage for another Godzilla game. Like, the entire gameplay of Godzilla Generations Maximum Impact for the Sega Dreamcast is bonus stages for a bigger, like, for Save the Earth. In fact, like, it was either Save the Earth or Unleashed that had bonus stages where you did, like, neat little things, like, just destroy a wave of ships or whatever it is. Or swimming. I'm not swimming! What the hell is that lying loading screen about? What is this land? Is this an amusement park? Where's that stupid Godzilla tower? Yeah, I get fuck Moontown. Oh wait, I can't angle it. That's super uncool that I stomped on an amusement park. Gamera would never do that. Friend of all children, not destroyer of all children. Why are the trees on fire? was stomping on them. What the shit is this? Super Mechagodzilla the Second? That doesn't look like any Mechagodzilla design I've ever seen. I haven't seen that really shitty one from the anime movies. This has to be made for this game. I don't think I've gotten this far, by the way, folks. Super Mechagodzilla 2 End. Yeah. It looks a bit more like, almost like Mecha King Ghidorah with an elongated neck. And it's moving super fast. This is actually something neat. Something I've never seen before. It's like in Godzilla Unleashed when they had those two made-up kaijus, Obsidius and Crystalac or something, like Evil-Lac or whatever it was. They're not the best designs, but they were fan voted on, so not much we can do about that. But yeah, look at this thing. It's pretty crazy, and I cannot... my flabber is so gasted looking at this thing that I'm taking some hits. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that didn't really hurt it that much, and that was my like super fucked up red breath. Stop, please. All right. Yeah, I'm still much lower on health than him. Everyone's so much more mobile than I. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, I can actually control that. Can I wiggle out? No. At least that was something neat. That's the other thing that kind of just generally sucks, is that aside from like just getting a charge beam that turns into red and is more powerful, it's like I could use a super attack. Like atomic pulse or something. Anything really. All right, I'm whittling them down, but it's gonna be close here, folks. If I can't beat him, I don't know if I can go through one of these other slow-paced fights. But we'll see. I'm gonna try my best, and by best I mean I'm gonna shoot my beam, because that's literally my only option. Okay, we can do it. Watch me choke here. Watch me choke, folks. Come see it happen. No. Yeah. Okay, I thought he was gonna have a second form or something. You know how Mechagodzilla do? You can like take off his head and be like, nah, man, nah. All right, so it's pretty neat that there's a original mecha, I guess, when I say kaiju, but original character at least in this. That's something. I'll have to look this up on Wikizilla. What the shit is that? Is that Moguera? Is there another OC? Where am I? Detroit. Wait, is it on Treads? Moguera the Second. Plasma cannon and hyper vibrator. Oh, he's gonna roar. I'm shocked. So there's another versus Moguera the two end. It's so big. I can't fit any of that in. Oh my god. It's on Treads. Treads should, like, I'm fighting a Metal Gear essentially here. It's gonna drag Godzilla into the 21st century. This design's pretty cool. It actually, because you see Treads so very little any mecha designs and whatever, because it's, you know, it has to be a guy in a suit essentially every time, right? So Treads wouldn't really fit that well, but they should. So yeah, you see it so infrequently, this type of mecha design, that you know 100%, yeah, this has never been in a movie. Oh my god. Is it gonna be shooting at me from the darkness? Oh! That's kind of cool. At least there's a bit of a gimmick here. Like, there wasn't even a gimmick for the King Ghidorah fight. But like, why are you guys even attacking me though, bruh? Like, I stopped like some problems. I stopped King Ghidorah. Kind of a bigger problem than me. Yeah, I caused problems on my own, but you know, kaiju boys will be boys. But now the Earth Defense Force is just kicking my ass. Damn it. Oh, shit. Get up. Get up, you bum. Oh, no, please. Please stop bullying me. I'll bully you harder. One more shot, one more shot. Yeah. Cool explosions, though. I'll give them that. So Moguera the Second. These guys aren't the biggest threats, are they? Like, they're all right. Well, to be fair, the Super Mecha Godzilla 2, the second, the two-end, almost beat me, to be fair. So what is this? Oh my god, we're getting Space Godzilla, Space Goji. That's what the crystals mean. Like, get on with it. I don't need to... Also, I should say that the music in this has generally been bad. It's just very unfitting for the entire franchise. It's just electronic gobbledygook. Like, you just want those bombastic tunes from Heisei Godzilla films. Or maybe they couldn't get the rights to it or something. I don't know. Oh my god. I have to go through the entire level with all of these crystals fucking shooting at me from, like, across the map. Oh, Jesus. Like, I guess it's not too different from the fighter jets coming at me, but these actually hurt me if they even touch me. There's at least a delay trying to shoot down a fighter jet before they shoot me. Damn. And I'm almost dead. Where did I take so much damage? Oh, it's left over from the Moguera fight. I bet you. I didn't quite see. I'm not... there's no way I'm finishing this, depending on how it goes. Depending on what is thrown at me. So yeah, I don't have to destroy every single one, just the ones that are like in my direct path. But like, man, I'm just so caked up.
Danger.
Like my thighs, at least.
Danger. Danger.
That was so close. So they're thinking, let's try a new spin on the walking forward endlessly style of action levels we've designed. I don't know. How about crystals? Like, yeah, crystals do shoot at Godzilla from Space Godzilla in that film. It happens like maybe like 2-3 times. I can't believe they thought, like, yeah, let's make a whole stage out of that shit. I guess. Good for you. You thought up gameplay, I suppose. But I didn't even see Space Godzilla in the opening part of the cutscene of this level. It was actually Moguera again. Are you telling me the Earth Defense Force teamed up with like a super evil kaiju? Oh, I don't know if this means they're kind of slightly recreating scenes from the films, but oh my god. Jesus. No. Oh, you dumb fuck. No. Nah, so I'm not playing that again, that level. No, I don't think so. This probably is the worst Godzilla game I think I've played. I think Generations 1 kind of edges it out. Just because this is a sequel, it should be better, and like it really, really isn't. And it's so close to being something like that's kind of like, yeah, I'll play that for a little bit, but like I don't know why I went, because I got Godzilla on the brain, like I said. There's a video coming up probably tomorrow that will kind of go into this. Godzilla -1 looks super hype. Can't wait for that. So yeah, I was thinking about him bit more than usual. I ordered an action figure the other day. It's gonna come to my door pretty soon. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, please if you somehow want to defend this game, please try to do so in the comments below. You know, I dare you.